Good morning, y'all. So it is, I think, the 18th of May. Yes, it's the 18th of May because tomorrow I leave for Louisiana, but by the time you'll be seeing this, I'll already be back home. My little sister is graduating in 2 days from LSU, so we're very proud of her. She is the first of us siblings and even our parents to graduate college. Me and my older brother attempted college, but, well, life, so, anyway, so, it is the 18th of May, and I figured I would do a mid-May garden tour. We'll do a garden tour. I know I gotta get some stuff in the ground. I apologize for that clinking. That's Arlo over by his doghouse. But do a garden tour, gotta get some stuff in the ground, and, do a lot of weeding. Lots of gardens need weeding, and especially the cottage garden. It's got all types of grass growing up in it, and I'm slightly scared to weed eat again because then all the seeds from some of those weeds will just fall back down and they'll grow worse and yada yada yada. So I don't know, I may have him weed eat, and then maybe we'll just put cardboard down as like a weed barrier even in the walkways, just like we did with the beds. So I don't know yet, but I gotta do something in the Market Row garden, and I'll take a look at the cottage garden and make a decision. So I may have him weed eat and then you know, get some boxes from the Dollar General or something. But I leave tomorrow and I'll be gone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So don't know really what we're gonna do, but you'll see in a little bit that it's pretty bad over in the cottage garden. But yeah, I just wanted to bring y'all along with us for a mid-May garden tour, garden work day before I head down to Louisiana to watch my little sister, you know, and her big accomplishments. We're very proud of her. But anyway, so let's get to checking out all of what's happening with all the plants. Alright, so just starting here, I had started these, what are these? Chamomile, and they are still so tiny, and then some of them had even died. So that's the only one that's got anything left really. And I started this, and this is echinacea, and I think I have an echinacea coming there, but a lot of this is just little weeds. I've noticed it in all of my not my compost, my potting mix that I had. Just got little weeds growing in, but I think that is echinacea. So that might be echinacea there, who knows. But my blackberry that I got from a seed swap. My flowers are all doing beautifully now. They were looking so sad for a long time, but now they're all beautiful. Even these are coming back. And this was sad and dead for a long time. This is impatience. So these are coming back. So I'll plant those somewhere and get those going. Excuse me. And then we got 2 of these little raised beds and 2 of another kind from Emmanuel's Boss for free. So I'll plant my nasturtiums and things in there, and maybe some other herbs in my other one. But I was thinking that all this stuff that I planted in peat pots would not germinate or grow, but they finally did start. So we've got pole beans and what's over here? Butternut squash, which is awesome because some of our butternut squash got eaten by the rabbits, so I can put these in the ground today. And then I think these are purple bush beans, I believe, and we'll find a place for those too. I don't see anything else really coming up. So, oh, I have a zucchini coming up. I see my little zucchini here. This might be a zucchini, I'm not sure. But, so So we'll get some of this stuff in the ground today as well. Walking over. All right, over here at the cottage garden now. Pretty much this first row of butternut squash has all been eaten, with the exception of this little guy. This little guy is still here, but the rabbits, I believe, have gotten to the rest of everything. So I need to come in here and try to pull this grass up, but if not, I'll just cut it down. This is the second row of butternut squash, and it looks to be doing all right. We're missing the first plant up there, and then we're missing another plant right here. So that's where the butternut squash and the peat pots will come in. And here, as y'all know from the last garden update, the rabbits decimated, what was this, cucumbers. So I will direct sow some seeds here. I was really nervous about my bush beans after that thunderstorm with all that hail, but they still look like they're doing okay. Some of them are still laid over, so I'm not sure. We'll just have to see, but I mean, they still have green leaves and look fine, so we'll just have to see. And then all the purple bush beans that I direct sowed are all coming up, so that's pretty awesome. Let me step over here and step again. My cabbage here, I mean, is still looking so doggone tiny, but it's like getting bigger. So I don't know, I'll probably leave it just to see if it gets bigger in the next month. So I mean, it is what it is. And then my tomatoes are kind of finally, oh, well, this one has missing whole leaves. All right, so honestly, leaves are missing and they're very weak. So I'll probably go buy some tomato starts at the farmer's market next weekend. This weekend I'll be gone. And then I need to buy more bell peppers. All of these bell peppers are gone. There's nothing left I can do with them. They're just gone. And then walking over here to the raised beds, we now have all of our spinach, all of our mixed lettuce. As you can see, there's purple and green. It's just mixed. 3 of my collard plants are coming up, but there's 2 or 3 seeds in each little area. This one still doesn't have anything really coming up unless this is it here. So this is all doing pretty good. I think that's a weed, so I'll pull that. But so that's doing good. Here is the leeks, and I thought I had seen, that might be green onion, it might be leek. That's green onion. Can I see more of them? All right, so my green onion is coming up. They're little, but I can definitely tell those are green onions. So need to get out here and get this watered tonight. And then my kale bed is I don't know, doing okay, I guess. Stuff is still really small. I don't know what I did wrong. This one is kind of down, but they're still there. They're just really tiny. Like, I don't even know if y'all can see them on camera. Let me see if I can zoom y'all in. All right, so there's this one there that's really tiny. There's this one here, here. So they're just really tiny. Coming over here to my carrots. My carrots are coming in. The 4 lines, the 4 rows that I did, you can definitely tell. Let's zoom y'all in, sorry. You can definitely tell that there's carrots coming up. So, same thing over with this bed. There's 4 lines of carrots. We still haven't gotten that third bed over here yet. So, whenever we do, I'll just plant carrots in it again. I still haven't done anything with these yet. Maybe I'll mess with these today too. But that's still the mint, doing good. So, on to the cottage garden now. In the cottage garden here, this was the watermelon bed. I had 2 watermelon plants that survived, that were alive by the time I was planting. They are gone now, so this is an empty bed I'll do something with. The bed next to it was Tigger melons. I had, I think, 5 of those. Those were gone after like the first week. They weren't eaten, but they just shriveled up and died. So, and then the pumpkin bed, I've got a few remaining pumpkin plants. 3. I've got 3 remaining pumpkin plants. That's all. I'll probably leave those and then just plant some other stuff in here. Probably direct sow or something, but get these 3 beds used up. So, don't know what went wrong. They just all shriveled. And then as far as squash row here, let's see, this was zucchinis. I've got 2 zucchini plants left. So I think I have some zucchini plants that finally came up in those peat pots, I think. I'll move them here, or I'll direct sow here or something. But moving down here, straight neck squash. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 plants, so I'm only missing 1 plant that should be right here. And I think I have maybe some squash plants in those peat pots I can just plant here. So, the squash is doing alright, I guess. As y'all can see, all of the weeds and grass that grows up in the walkways. So, the blue and the purple and the orange table covers slightly worked, but then again, not really. So, I guess don't try that in the future if you see that video again, because there's still grass. But at the same time, when you weed eat and all of the seeds and stuff fall down, then yeah, it's just gonna grow. So maybe that's our fault. Maybe it does work, but whatever. Let's see, this squash row. This was my peppers. I had jalapeno peppers on this side. They are all gone. No jalapeno peppers whatsoever. I had 4 lilac bell peppers. The 2 middle ones are gone, but this one and that one are trying to hang on. So that's what's going on there. Walking over here. So here is cabbage. I don't even see it anymore. It was like the cabbage at the Market Row garden. It was very tiny. And I had some tomatoes planted, and is this a tomato here? Let me step right here because I know nothing's there. So here's tomato plants that's popping up. That might be a tomato plant right there. Tomato plants. Okay, so I do have tomato plants popping up. They're very tiny. My cabbage is gone. Something has eaten that. So here's tomato plants. Here's tomato plants here. And there might be more over here. I see tomato plants there and there. Alright, so I've got tomato plants coming up. They're just very tiny. I'll plant something else here because the cabbage, I guess, withered. I don't even see it. Over here, my pole beans are coming up. Those are doing really well. I don't want to step down here. So you see pole beans there, there, and over there. I have a row of what was that? Probably spinach, maybe? Maybe it was a row of spinach. And then I've got some Swiss red chard that is coming up here. There's a row of it here. So that's, I'll do some more pole beans over there. And I think the other side of this trellis was pretty much the same. So the 3 loofah plants died. I've got pole beans coming up there. You just can't really tell on video probably them between the weeds, but they are there. I see them. And I did 2 rows, maybe lettuce or spinach. I did a row here and then a second row between that one and the pole beans. I don't really see anything except this first row coming up. So I don't know what I planted in that second one, but it's not coming up. And then this very last bed was cabbage up front and tomatoes in the back. And I see tomatoes there, there, there. So I'm not seeing any tomatoes right here, and I think there should be some tomatoes right here. But either way, they are coming up. Let me see if I can get a close-up for y'all. So, where are they? They're there. So, they are there. And that's what's happening. And then I have, what is over here? Pumpkin in the water. Alright, so all of these are pumpkins. They all got knocked over. I might plant these pumpkins, I guess. So yeah, these are all pumpkins. I'll put them back over here. I don't know. So that's what's going on here. Oh no. Get you out of there. I also wanted to show y'all, I had started, and I believe these are all sunflowers. I started them in this little 6-cell pot thing, and then put it by the fireplace to heat the soil and stuff so that they would germinate, because we were still having some chilly nights. And then forgot about them. So they reached really long looking for light that was not in that corner. So these will go at the back of the Market Road garden. And then we went to the Baker Creek planting festival, and I got some rosemary. I got a stevia plant and lavender. So that's what those are. Those are going to go in probably one of the raised beds that we got from Emmanuel's boss, maybe. But coming down off the messy porch to around the side here, we still have some stuff over here. So we've got some nasturtiums that I'll be planting and some pink dandelion from Baker Creek. I see a toothache plant here. We had one here, but it probably died. Emmanuel said these were so full of water from all the rain we had last week. But, oh, I have watermelon. Okay, maybe I'll try to plant these in that watermelon bed. So, there we go. We got more watermelon to try to plant. Calendula. So, that'll go in one of them raised beds from his boss. More nasturtium, calendula. All of that is dead. What's that? A paste tomato with no leaves. Dead. Okay. So, just these things will go in some of them raised beds. But that will probably be the next video, because I know that's going to be a lot of work. Weeding and planting new things. Get off me, fly. Shoot, fly. Don't bother me. But so that'll be the end of this video. If you want to see all the weeding and the new things I'm planting, that'll be the next video. So I pray that y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.